Do you experience more self-criticism, self-judgment, and self-doubt than you would like? That's probably most people right now. And maybe it's really causing a negative effect in your life. It stops you from creating the projects that you want, the initiatives that you want, the business that you want. It stops you from putting yourself out there, stops you from dating, stops you from being you in the world. Keeps you small, keeps you on the sidelines, keeps you hesitant. It's that voice in your head, that inner critic. And so what do we do with that? How do we transform that? How do we change that? I want to share one powerful shift that you need to make inside to end that self-criticism and to regain control in your life. And if you want to go much further with this, I highly recommend getting my book, On My Own Side, almost On My Own Side. You can get it on Amazon and Audible right now, or Kindle, paperback or Kindle, and just dive right into it. It is a deep study in how to truly transform your relationship with yourself so you truly are on your own side. And man, when you get on your own side, your life becomes 1,000 times better. And this is a tool that I teach in that book. So what is it? I call it reclaiming your inner authority. Because here's the thing. Most of us have this relationship with our inner critic. The critic comes in and says, you're not going to do that right. No one cares what you have to say. Keep your ideas to yourself. You're not smart enough, or whatever it's saying. And then we go, oh, yeah. And that inner critic is like the parent. It's like a critical parent. And what we do is we collapse into a child state. Because a lot of this stuff was imprinted at a very young age in our conditioning, where that's what happened. A parent would yell at us and we'd be that child. And so we're doing this in our head all the time. And you might, you're an adult, you have a profession, you're a real person, you're doing a job. That's how people walk around a job. I'm a real person, I have a job. And then you get there and then there's a meeting, and then inside though, you might look like you're trying to keep it all together, but inside you're like, oh, and you feel like this little kid who's just paralyzed and terrified because you flipped into that role with that part of you. So you got to do is you got to change those roles. And if you change those roles, you're going to feel totally different in that situation. So how do we do that? Well, what you do is when that critic starts to come at you, you remember that you are the authority. So shake your body out a little bit and do this with me. I know, now is the time. If you're like, oh, I'll do that later. Well, maybe later will be never. I mean, when would now be a good time to totally transform your relationship with your inner critic and gain control of your life and be able to go after what you want and create something beautiful and extraordinary? I don't know, it's up to you. So here we go. When that voice is coming in, you say, hold on a second. No. You don't talk to me that way. So here's, how do you be able to do that? Here's what I want you to do. Close your eyes for a second and think of a situation where the critic might get active. Maybe it's active right now, or maybe it's a situation at work or putting yourself out there in some certain way, or a romantic situation, whatever it is, some situation where that critic is picking at you. And I want you to just notice, like, is there a face to the critic? Is there an image? Is it a person? Is it a parent? What is the voice tone? What is the quality? Is it loud? Is it sharp? What kinds of phrases does it use? And does that feel familiar in any way? Is it pretty clearly someone from your upbringing? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a mixture of a lot of negative stuff you've heard. Whatever it is, I want you to notice how you experience it. And also notice, is it really close, like up in your face, kind of right near you? Or is it kind of far away? Is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it yelling? Is it just very matter of fact? Make a study of it. Okay, great. Now what I want you to do is to stand fully upright and breathe into your body. And imagine for a second that that critic was talking to a little kid and just totally berating a little 6-year-old and telling, him or her how stupid she is and how she's not going to amount to anything. And you're just watching this scene unfold. Now, if you were watching someone berate a little kid in front of you, what's the natural feeling you'd have inside? That's right, you'd feel like righteously angry. You'd say, hold on a second, that's not right. Your ethical, moral code inside would activate and you say, I gotta do something. And so can you feel that sense of the need to do something, the need to stand up for the downtrodden, the need to protect? Good, access that. And now what I want you to do is to speak to that critic and say, hold on a second, no. Don't talk to him that way. Don't talk to her that way. Go ahead and do that out loud right now if you can. Yeah, actually say the words. Hold on a second. Don't talk to her that way. Look, you can be angry. You can be upset. You can be scared. That's fine, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to have you talk to anyone in this family this way. And look, I'm putting my hand out as I do it. It's a hand gesture. It's like, hold on a second. Now, Close your eyes again if you open it, and I want you to imagine that critic, that person, that voice getting smaller and smaller. So literally that if you see a person there or a parent or something, imagine them shrinking and getting younger and younger and younger and smaller and further away. So if they were like 1 foot away, now they're 6 or 10 feet away in your mind's eye. And they're sort of like, instead of going like, rah, 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 they're like, meh, 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 meh. Or it's like, imagine it's like a 6 or 7-year-old kid and they're having a tantrum. You are stupid. No one's ever going to like you. You can't achieve what you put your mind to because your ideas are bad. And just notice, if you imagine it like this tantrum, their face is all red, and they're just saying stuff, and it's kind of further away from you, and just notice like, does that change how you feel about it? Is that the voice that you're going to give all your power to? That you're going to let lead your life? Is that a trusted advisor that you should follow for your lifetime? Or is there something else true? Who is the captain of your ship? Are you the captain of your ship? Who is the captain of your ship? Are you the captain of your own ship? That's what you must decide. That's what you must reclaim. Take it in now. Feel it. Feel that strength standing tall. Take a full deep breath in and open your eyes. And know that you are the captain of your ship. You are steering. You are the authority. You determine the direction of your life, and that voice is noise. And it does not have control over you. Notice how you feel. And I'd love to hear it. Share down below. What's the impact? What are you noticing? What's this experience doing for you? And if you want to go further with this, absolutely check out my book, On My Own Side. And in fact, if you go to omosbook.com, omosbook.com, not only can you order it there, but we have a 10-day free rapid Omos training, normally $197. It's a training, a 10-day training that I'm giving away for free just by entering your email there. And on top of that, I have all the resources from within the book, including an audio where I guide you to reclaim your authority. And so you can listen to that as many times as you need to keep reinforcing this, because sometimes reinforcement and repetition is needed to really get this into your body. So I'm with you. We're doing this. We're defeating that oppressive internal tyrannical voice so you can be free, you can be liberated, you can bring 100% you to the world, which is going to benefit not only you, but everyone that you come into contact with. So thanks for being with me today. Until you speak again, we have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.